Hi, welcome to MB Tech. My name is Matthew Bingham, and today we're going to be going over upgrading the TrueNAS from the current version that I have, which is actually the 12.0-U6.1, and we'll be upgrading that up to the 6.1 as well for that. So I'll just go over the quick steps. I'll also have some links on what you can do to follow it. The steps are actually documented very well on the website itself, so I really don't have any steps other than to follow what they have. It's pretty easy, and we'll go over those real quick. So let's first off log into our TrueNAS itself. From the TrueNAS, you can see that updates are available. We are running the TrueNAS 12.0-U6.1. And we're going to be upgrading that. So we'll go to, it says updates available. So we'll click on updates available. It's bringing us to the current train, which is basically you can think of as a current core or current boot that you're running on. And we're running on the 12.0 release. And then once this gets the updates, it'll actually show us what versions we're going to be going from and what versions we're going to be going to. As you can see here, that it will upgrade the base OS, which we have 12.0.4.1, and it will upgrade it to the 12.0.6.1 version here. It says read the release notes, so if we click on that, it'll automatically bring you up to the release notes. So we can click on the 12.u.6.1. It actually came out on November 11th, so this is only 8 days old. And it goes through what bugs, it goes through some of the issues that were there that it has fixed and stuff like that. So once we're done with that and we've brought up the update here, we're actually going to apply the pending update. Actually, we can download updates. And it says save configuration settings from this machine before updating. This configuration file contains system passwords and other sensitive data. So we're actually going to include this because it is our local one. If you need to upload this or give it to somebody else, then I would definitely not include those. So then we're going to save the configuration. And what it has done is it's actually tarred up the information, which is basically a zip file. And in that zip file, I'll have all that information. So if something were to go happen or something to go wrong, you could actually get those config files and bring them back in. So what we're going to do here is we're going to says download update. We're going to apply the updates and reboot system after downloading. So we hit download and it is starting. It's a pretty easy process. They actually make it pretty hands-free. You don't have to get really down into the weeds too much. Obviously, if there's issues, you might have to. But so far, I've updated my system multiple times, and it's been pretty painless across the board. Okay, all the updates look like they've been applied. The system will reboot and then it will reconnect. Okay, we can verify with pings that the system appears to be back up. The graphic or the website for it also came up. So that looks good so far. Okay, looks like everything upgraded. We are now on the version 12.0.6.1. So that is a good sign. And we can go over to our Proxmox server real quick. And if we go to storage view, we can see that the storage is up and it is enabled. Actually, go to summary real quick. And storage. It's enabled, so we are looking good here. Here's our connections. We can actually look at the connection here. We can actually see that it was down for approximately 9 minutes. So it actually took 9 minutes to do the full upgrade for the storage. So there was an outage there for 9 minutes, which will happen when the system has to reboot, unfortunately. So there we are. Both the Proxmox and the TrueNAS have been upgraded to the latest and greatest. Actually, the TrueNAS looks like it was November 11th. And then our Proxmox was November 17th. So we're running very close to bleeding edge, if you will, on these systems. But everything seems to be good and everything's upgraded. So now what we'll do is we'll dive into some more of the other things that we mentioned previously on the video before this for my home lab. So we'll probably go into setting up the Portainer with Docker as well as a VM. We'll also probably set up some monitoring as well along the way, so I can show you that stuff as we go. So thank you for tuning in, and I appreciate you watching this video. If you would, please like and subscribe. I am almost up to 1,000 subscribers, so that's really awesome. It's a goal of mine. It'd actually be more than that, but right now we're almost at 1,000, and that's really great. I appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you on the next.